A little loud outside. Should be done shortly. Mowing the lawn for the dog. Hang on a second. Are you killing them? Are you killing them? One more piece and then we can let you go. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I am at a dear old friend's of mine's house, and it's lawn mowing day today. Who do we got in here? Norm, Alberta Schoolie Adventures. Hi, Sue, Kay, Valerie, Sandra. How's everybody doing this beautiful Saturday afternoon? I am in the Okanagan, not according to my videos, but I'm a little ahead of schedule. Actually, I'm way ahead of schedule. Way ahead. I don't have a lot of videos. Something happened in my life. And literally, I have not picked up a camera since last week. I think I filmed some last Monday. Anyways, let's see what you guys doing. Valerie's cleaning out her van. Prescott, Arizona, it's 1 o'clock. Schoolie, yeah, where are you, Schoolie? You're up on Elk Island. All right, checking out the buffalo. I love the buffalo. Was it still smoky up there in Jasper? Anyways, who's eating fruit? Anyways, yeah, I'll get into what's going on in my life in a bit here. It's kind of early in the thing here, and I don't want to repeat it multiple times and blah blah blah. Remember to hit the like button wherever it is where you can find it in this place here. Any other questions other what's going on in my life right at this moment, we can get to any stories you want to hear about. Oh my god, I don't even know where I am. Where am I on my videos? It's weird. I did this a while ago where I put my camera down, and if any of you guys do YouTube videos, you realize that when you put your camera down, it is a pain in the butt to pick back up again. You kind of lose the rhythm. You kind of lose the forte. You kind of lose the comfortability in front of the camera. You're like, what am I going to do? And then your whole thinking process, when you get out of the process, kind of like going on a holiday and then going back to work. Like, oh crap, am I forgetting something? Okay, how's Brian doing? Brent's fine. I saw the snow. Hey, Kev, how's the reno going in the big old motorhome? What do they call it? Land yacht. Donna's road trip is still in a Newfoundland. Are you asking me? Or are you telling me? Nice coffee with Brent. I'd like a beer is what I'd like. It is so hot. I'm in the Okanagan, and I was sitting out front editing up some more videos for you guys, rejoicing in where I've been. And I think I only have 2 or 3 videos in the bank right now, but I probably have another couple more locked up in my phone that I need to pull out. So I'm just taking my time here. It's been like a 5-day holiday for me. Not so much a holiday. We'll get into it here in a bit, but yes. Oh, you're 3 weeks. What? You're making me jealous. I only got to spend 2 weeks on in Newfoundland, and it was not enough. And I don't know if I'll ever make it back there. I am following a lovely couple out of the States, one adventure at a time, and they're touring around. They went over as soon as the ice broke. So they've been over there finding really cool spots. I loved how you could find spots in Newfoundland. They were, well, not everywhere, but there was a lot of them. And the locals didn't care. Come on out here. Bring you some cod cheeks and tongues, and we'll fry you up some bologna. And have you ever had lobster? Have you ever had Newfoundland lobster? Hey, Red Dog. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to check out the temperature here. I'm in Kelowna, British Columbia. Packed on a few miles last weekend. Says it feels like 25 degrees out there. So thank God my van is in the shade, so it's a bit cooler this morning. I had to move it over. Hey, Kev. Would you believe, Kev, he's outside protecting me from the lawnmower. Hello, Dr. Dog Toffee. Oh, did ya? You saw their sticker on the Labrador sign. That is so cool. Yeah, they're a cool, fun couple to watch. I love you too, Kev. Oh, did you? Donna, did you go say hi? What was his name? Papa? What was his name? Papa? Pops. Ma and Pops souvenir store. Do you know where's a really neat place to go, Donna? Is if you drive, I don't know if you've already left there, but if you drive through town and follow the hill up, and all of a sudden it comes to a dead end, and then the dead end's got this old bumpy road, and you follow it down, and it's like on the other side of the peninsula of Digby, and there must be 300 feet of beach and 300 feet of level land that overlook the beach, and there's nobody around. There's no houses. The kids go out there and play and have fires on the beach, and that was it. We want the dude. We want the dude. You guys. I'm in the middle of giving him a haircut, but I gave him a break because I had him up on the table, and at 25 degrees on a black table on a towel, it was getting kind of warm, not only for him, but for me. So we're shaving him down here because he's developing a lot of, what do they call it? Under fur matting. So he has like two different types of fur on him. One that's like underneath is very fine, and then he has his long hair. So I'm like taking him down to the bone type of thing. So, sorry, Donna. Well, half a haircut for now. I'll finish it. I'm going to take him into the garage where we have a garage in here. So we're going to be doing the work in the garage where it's cool. But I have to put him up on a table so I can tie him down a bit. And then he's really good at it. Like I seem to be doing pretty good. Well, me, I'm the cheap. You can see that I think I missed one spot on my haircut. Rather just wet it down. There we go. It's fine. I'm gonna go grab the dupe just for you guys because you keep bugging me about them. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Try to think of some good questions, and I'll be back. Dude, where are you? Boy. Come on. In the house. In the house. You get there. Good boy. Good. Your fans want to say hi. Yeah, come here. Oh, there we go. Come here. Here he is. You're such a wiggle bum. See, he's getting his hair nice and thinned on the back. Trying to do it up around here. But he's doing a good job. Oh, dude. Dude, here. Here's the monster. Want to get that monster? My secret crush. He is growing up so good. He's still yapping like we're at a strange person's house. And he's got strange dogs walking by. So yeah, he's barking out at them. I think he's more barking at them because he wants them to come and play. But I don't think he's distinguished his voice quite well enough. He needs to be able to. Is BU in here? Hi, BU. He's a really good dog. As I say, he's coming around like he's done his first year. So he's pretty good at that. He's learning. Come here, dude. There you go. Hopefully he's tied up. Yeah. Otherwise he bolts. He's bolted a couple times, and I yelled at him, and he stops, and he sniffs, and he lets me pick him up. So he's not continually running away anymore. So that's a good thing. We're trying to. You can leave it there.
Can't move over here.
Oh. Kids nowadays. That's your buddy there, Kev. I can hardly. Will your dog eat my dog if they won't name me to meet? Oh, the energy on him is insane. But he used to pull and pull and pull and pull and pull. Oh, never mind. We take this commercial break to be social. Don't forget, folks, if you ain't social, you won't have friends. So BU, I'm in Kelowna, British Columbia. Actually, Rutland to be exact, but we're hiding out here. We're 12 minutes in, 30 people. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Wait to the 15-minute mark, and I can tell you guys why I'm here and what's going on. Bring one to me. Come and get it. Hello, Mrs. Constant. Cheers. Daiquiri, strawberry daiquiri, soda water. That's what the kids are drinking now. Good afternoon, Camellia. So yeah, I went down to the where is my last video? Oh, my last video is leaving Red Deer with the kids. I'm sorry about that last video, but please watch it. I accidentally made 2 videos, one on my laptop and one on my phone, and didn't realize that they kind of overlapped each other. So like the first 5 minutes, one is different than the. Yeah, it's like So a lot of repetition, but you know what? Those kids are darn cute, so they were worth watching twice. So yeah, it is soda water, Sue. Be social. Don't worry. So what I did is I drove down after I left there. We went down to that Calgary meetup and hung out with the boys and BU and Bruce and Mark and the DJ Aaron, and I had so much fun. Alberta Schooley was there. She took off because she had to work. Told her quit using that 4-letter word around us. But yeah, 87. We are at 25. 25 and 25 is 50 plus 32 is 82 degrees. So around 82 to 85 degrees it is here. I know. It's all good, Trees. We're blessed to have you on board and hanging out and having such a cool bus. Didn't they look cool together? Brent, can I park my bus next to yours? I want to take some pictures. Absolutely. You want a couple stickers? Anyways. So here's the scoop. I was driving down from I left the Calgary games there, Had a great couple days with the guys. We spent 2 nights and 2.5 days with Bruce and the boys and the girls, and just hung out. And it was nice to be with like-minded people. Usually, I'm visiting my friends and stuff like this, and they're curious about my lifestyle, but they're still sticks and bricks people and still have their things to do. And but it was nice to be able to like just lay back and chill with the boys in Calgary. And then I wanted to take the trip to down the old they call it Cowboy Trail through southern Alberta, which was amazing. Oh, wait till you see some of the shots I got. Um, I was shocked. I was shocked at some of the places I found and when I drove down. Um, went to a couple of smaller towns as I got into BC, and then I started to feel off. When you're just, I want to say lonely, but I wasn't really lonely. But it was funny. I remember sitting there going like, I'm off. Like I feel like I'm lonely, but I'm not lonely. And I don't. And then my phone would ring, and it was funny because I actually pulled into this town, right? And when I pulled into the town, they actually, I came like this with a car. I was like, Brent, how you doing? I'm like, what the hell? And it was also an old friend of mine from 5 years ago that had moved to Sparwood, and she had hooked me up and put me into a really cool camping spot. You'll see in my videos. But she also, when I was feeling lonely, actually phoned me up and says, "Do you want to go to the pub with me? Let's go for a bite to eat." Yeah, you can send me an email address, BU, and I will ship it off to you. So we have company. So yeah, we were down there, and it was just weird. I was just kept having this weirdness, right? I have to close the door. Oh, there's your girlfriend. The dude has a playmate. She's an old golden lab. She was here a couple nights ago. Anyways, so we went out, and okay, so I come back, and I kept getting this weirdness, right? The whole time I was driving, I drove into Nelson and had a couple beers there, and I was supposed to wait for Mark the paint guy, and he was supposed to be there for a few days. Yeah, and if he gives you the number of 867-5309, he's lying. So yeah, so I went to Nelson. I was supposed to wait for Mark. Mark was going to be a few days behind me. Then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm up in Nicasp, and I'm like, what the heck? And I just kept driving, and I don't drive. And next thing I know, I was in the interior, and I was up near my sister's house, and I drove by my sister's place, and I'm like, I don't want to go there. And all these weird things were feeling inside of me, right? So I said, well, my buddy's up in Kelowna. I'm going to go see him. It's always comfortable at my friend's house there. So I'm going to go there. Literally, I always fuel my vehicle up at 200 kilometers. I'm at 250 kilometers. So for some reason, I forgot to fuel up. That's how focused I was. And I drove up to my buddy's house here. And it was, I don't know, 7 o'clock at night, 6:30, 7 o'clock. I roll in there, and he and I share the same birthday. And he asked me if I was coming up this year. He hasn't been well. And so we St. John's doing nice. So I said, I won't be there this year because I'm turning 60 and I want to celebrate it with my twin sister. So I did that. I said, but I will hook you up on the way back. Absolutely. When's that going to be? And I'm like, well, probably early mid-July. So I showed up here last Monday at 6:30, 7 o'clock. And he wasn't doing well. He was leaned over, telling me he's in so much pain. And then he fell out of his chair. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. He's 350 pounds. He's 77 years old and in major pain all the time. So his son has moved down from the northern Alberta to stay with him and help him out in his aging stepmom. And so I had to call him up, and we lifted him up, put him back in the chair. And within half an hour, 20 minutes, he dropped again. But this time it was his final time. And he actually passed away. We were there with him. I was actually having a beer with him. And I'd gotten up to come and get something out of my van. And his son showed up and says, Dad's fallen again. Come, you give me a hand. And we went back in there. And yeah, by the time we got back in there was, yeah, it was devastating, but it was one of those things that I don't want anybody to go to that kind of crap, but I feel blessed that I was here. I'm probably one of his longest time consistent friends that he's had for the past like 25, 30 years. I show up here probably 2 or 3 times a year and hang out for 4 or 5 days each time. He's like my family. He's kind of like my dad, my old uncle, or something like that to me. And yeah, it was just his son. So he has one son who works full time. They actually kicked him out from work. He went to work and they went, "Get out of here. You get 2 weeks off with pay." So, and I've been here and I go straight into codependent mode. I love his wife so dearly. She's got MS, so she struggles with mobility and getting things done. And she just fractured her pelvic bone or something like this a month ago. So she's really slowed up. And he was very demanding because he couldn't move. So he was always getting her to do stuff. So I could tell their house had lacked quite a bit. So Brent's been a maid for the last 5 days. Not complaining one bit. I love people truly dearly, and I feel blessed that I have in my life. I feel that I had a divine intervention. I truly, honest believe that some power greater than me brought me here to be here with the family at this time. So hence I put down the freaking camera. Not stuff you. I told Buddy last night. I mean, we've been having some cocktails at night to help them sleep, but I was like, you know how much content I missed out on that. We were joking. I would never do that to you guys, but yes. So I'm still going through my memories. They're struggling to go through theirs. We're trying to make it comfortable for his wife. I've taken her shopping. We got new sheets and comforters for her bed. We've lined up carpet cleaners. I've cleaned thoroughly the kitchen, ripped apart her fridge, took all the crap out of there. And we do this. What happens here? Huh? Did I shut the ad off? Was there an ad on there? Did I take it? Anyways, it is. It really is. It's a surreal moment when we lose somebody, and you go to bed and you wake up in the morning and he's not going to be around. And yeah, quite the light show. You have the ambulances and fire trucks showing up, and then the cops come up and they investigate, and then the coroner shows up, and you got 3-4 hours of crazy excitement. His poor son, he was on there hammering away on him, giving them a CPR while we were waiting for the ambulance crews to come in. So that's been my week, you guys. I hope you had a better one than me. Mine is good. Like, don't get me wrong. I've loved it. I totally loved being here, putting down my camera and being a family member. Right. And that's basically, I'm just running through my stuff here. Yeah. So yeah, that's been my weirdness. I'm gonna throw a little video up on it just so everybody gets to see it, not the small amount of people that come and join me in my lives. It'll probably be like a 5 little minute video just explaining why there's a big gap in things or whatever. I don't think there's gonna be a gap, but I'm building something mainly for me, but something that's simple to share, just like I did with you guys just now. I do try like to share my life, but sometimes just sharing the story is good enough. You don't have to have any video to go along with it. Okay. Will my girl ever come out of the Costco? Happy to watch it on my phone. Look at I love that one match life. You die hearts. happy birthday to me. I'm just going to quickly go through this. Sorry for your loss. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I just want to let you guys know what's going on in my life. Not looking for any empathy, sympathy, or anything like this. Want you to know that, just be out there and be kind to people and love them and be there for them and support people, especially when they're struggling, to be positive, do all those good things in life that, that we're taught to in the beginning. And sometimes we kind of forget. I was there at the right time. And again, tell you, Norm, I honestly believe that I was guided here. I honestly believe that I couldn't figure out why, right? It's like everywhere I stopped, I felt uncomfortable until I got here. I'm like, oh, I feel comfortable here. And like within 2 hours, under 2 hours, I had my buddy pass away. Thanks, JT. I'm looking good and I'm feeling good. I do need a shower. I'm working my butt off here. So cool you showed up that time. Thank you, BU. Buddy, Kev, yeah, you're always awesome, Kev. I love you to tons. I can hardly wait to see you in your rig, heading out here to the West Coast and even in the interior. I'd love to meet you anywhere. Truly, Adam's a great friend. Me and him were hilarious together. There's 17 years difference between me and him. We're born on the same day, which makes us both the same zodiac sign, which we're both Taurus and bullheaded and stubborn but loving and caring yeah, it's been a thing here. You're out of here, Kev? Okay, buddy. See you later. Fine. He's probably got a girlfriend or something like this. He's got to go watch an online one, probably on Fans Only or whatever it's called. And yes, Renee, just send me an email and I'll ship you off my phone number. I don't have your email. Mine won't be below here, but it'll be in any one of my videos. Can't video everything. Yes, Sheila, I truly believe in that kind of stuff. I believe that there is a power out there that controls things and kind of puts you in the proper places at the right time. So OnlyFans. That's it, Bruno. I knew you'd know, Bruno. My buddy from Thunder Bay. Oh, that's sad, Camellia. Some people just don't enjoy that stuff. I mean, I've been stopping here. His last 4 years, he's been deteriorating, and his son keeps in touch with me all the time. So I was well aware that, like, literally, we were reading our text last night, me and his son, and it was like, so is your dad dead yet? And we're joking, right? Nope. But he's getting close, he says, and just the joke. And then all of a sudden he fell down the first time. It's like, your dad's fallen and he can't get up. And I sent a picture of his head, like just all you can see is his head this much from above the table. And like, we're all joking because we don't expect it to happen. Right? We've seen numerous times where it's like, oh, here he goes again. Oh, it's another thing like this. Oh, it's another bitching and complaining today. It's just one of those things. Right? My mom was the same thing. I watched my mother dementia die 5 times. 5 times. The 5th time, we were like, yeah, she's not going to die. Oh my God, she died. And then the emotions and the surrealness. And I think I've been blessed a little bit because I know Paul lost his mom. And that sometimes we get to go through things. We have that little bit of experience. So when you're actually around others that go through it, you know how to comfort them a little bit better. Like when his son was performing CPR, I had his wife wrapped around me and I'm pushing her away so she doesn't watch. She doesn't need to see that kind of stuff like this. Bubbles. Hey, how's it going, Jamie? Hopefully after your family time was good for more adventures. Absolutely, my friend. We got a few things lined up that we're going to be going off and doing here. No offers on the Volkswagen because I need to fix it. I'm going to plan on doing that Hopefully, when I get back, I'm gonna order some parts and get the rear suspension made up before I can put it up for sale. And I got some cleaning up and things to do with it. I'm unsure of your question, Sue, where it says who revived mom. She just like she was on her deathbed and we expected her to die at any time, and then she'd pull through. So nobody revived her. Um, oh, Seaside, look at you. I love this little community I live in here. You know that? I get to come out and hang out with you guys. While I take off, you guys all start intermingling with each other and like, I'll help you. I'll be your friend. I'll do this. Where are you at? And I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and laugh and giggle and give the peace sign once in a while. How's that sound? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, Sue. She was bedridden in a dementia hospital ward type of thing. So, not the hospital, but one of those aftercare places where they have their own room. So she had constant nurses, constant everything. So yeah, she was well taken care of. We would get the phone call. She's fallen and broken her hip. She's had a bad infection once. Just all these different things kept happening to her. So we would get the call, come sit with her, and expect her to be like, dying and take chance. Take my Gail sister would take opposite hours. Like we'd go in together, and then she would stay, and then I would leave, and then I'd come back, and she'd leave, and yeah. So, oh, Camellia, look at hey Seaside, go to Sweden. I hear it's beautiful there. Hello, tourist Q, Canadian tourist. I'm going to call you that from now on, okay? My accent, when I start looking the Q part, it really screws up. So, my friend, the Canadian tourist, is giving me some peace signs. Oh, they might have a direct flight out of Comox there, Seaside. Um, yeah, it's sad, eh, Renee? Like, it's such a long, drawn out thing, and they call it the brain dying disease or something. So the brain starts to die, and it takes everything with them at a slow pace. And it's just people change so drastically when they have dementia. It's sad. Sorry to hear that, there, Canadian tourists. It's not a good thing. There's too many people getting this cancer crap, but life, eh? Cherish it every freaking minute of it. That's why I'm in here. I'm in this box on your little screen because I don't know what's going on with Brent. I got off the phone the other day with my knee and hip surgery people, and they're trying to figure out when I'm going to be ready to go in. And it's like, did you talk to your respirologist? I said, yep, but they told me for the wrong people or wrong reason. And it's just like, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, if I died tomorrow, I'd have a smile on my face because I'm doing what I love to be doing. I'm out exploring. I'm out visiting. I'm out seeing things. I'm having a good life. I just suffered the crap out of myself for the last little while with my breathing. Doesn't matter. I took care of myself. I did what I needed to do. I'm not going to go and sit and wait to be taken care of by doctors because my experience says hurry up and wait. Well, I'd rather drive around and wait because I can show up. I get a phone call and they want to see me tomorrow. I can be there tomorrow without a word of a doubt. And that's why this small tour of BC and Alberta is exactly what it is. We'll see what's going on in here. Road trip to Sweden. I'm reading that Spy in the Sky is. I don't quite understand it, but we're all entitled to our opinions, right? I don't look at it as a God as a God. I look at God as good orderly directions. I believe we have an inner power that is connected with the universe that kind of directs us. We know what's right and we know what's wrong. Okay. If we were given free will, then we get to make that choice. If we're more open to our universe, this is my belief then the universe will feed us and will give us what we need. If we're asking for bad things, we will get bad things. Hence, I'm always trying to be in a positive manner, think positive, and do the right things for people. And that way, I believe I'm going to get that kind of stuff back in my life. If I'm going to worry about bills, I'm going to worry about relationships, I'm going to worry about this, I'm just going to get more bills and more crappy relationships and more of those things. So I try to stay off the negativity and try to stay positive. Take care of myself. I will many times. You have to take care of yourself too. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm just scrolling through some more. Outrunning his senior life. Uh, yeah, thank you, Valerie. I am a treasure. Where are you going? I will text you later, Linda. She's probably gone. Um, Jimmy Harmison. Hey, buddy. Long time no see. I'll probably see you in a couple, 3 weeks. I'm hoping to be back on the island before the month is, or not this month, but with a month from today. And in return, let's see, you get in return, you get to put out. Yes, exactly. The law of attraction. You guys, eh? Hey, you're smart. There's also a really neat one I used to watch. And I watch when I find something that I think's cool, I watch it repeatedly. And there was a guy named Dwight, not Yoakum. Dwight used to be a photographer for the National Geographic, and he put out a little mini positive vibe video called "Celebrate What's Right with the World," and he's it's an amazing video. I can't explain it. I'll give you one little scenario. He was up in the Selkirk Mountains, up in Revelstoke, and he went up there to shoot. Um, I can't remember the name of it, Selkirk Mountains, but there's this valley up there that every year turns yellow from dandelions. So he was sent up there by National Geographic to go get pictures of this wonderful, beautiful site. And when he got to Revelstoke, he wasn't feeling well. And he's like, I'll go up tomorrow. I'll go up tomorrow. Well, by the time he got up there was no more yellow. It was all puffballs. He's like, oh, crap. Now what? So he thought he'd spend some time around, look around, and take some pictures. He snapped a picture, snapped pictures. If I didn't stick around and at least try to do something, I would never have got this. And he has a picture, and he has his camera up underneath a puffball. And then, the puffballs have those little center things on that all the puffs are hold on to. Well, when he shot up, the sun is behind that little center pod, and the puffball's outside, but it's all illuminated by the sun. He said, I wouldn't have got this picture. And it's one of his prized pictures in his gallery. But that's what he meant. He says, you got to stick around, you got to look for what's right. You can find wrong in everything you do and everything there is, because that's what we are. We're humans looking for negativity. And we really need to focus on what's right and what's good and find stuff like that. The Secret is a great movie. There's also another trail one where the guy actually applies it in his life. I can't remember what the name of it is. It was kind of fun watching somebody applying it to their lives. Mm-hmm. Bonjour, comment ça va? Pauline, mon, mon français, un petit comme ci, comme ça, au revoir, But thank you for popping in. Love it. I'll try to. Was there a comment? I saw Avec coming with Avec. I know she's talking about hi. A comment with. I can't remember. Anybody else got any good French? You want to do it? Brent, dude, you look good. Thank you. Keep up the great videos. I am loving my new videos that I'm making. I'm bringing out my drone more. This MacBook Pro is amazing what I'm doing with it. I kind of fell off because as I said, I haven't been videotaping, but I've been trying to play with it, and it's really fun. Um, yeah, life is good. Hi, Dr. Kerr. We're for the chit chat. Anybody got any good questions now? We're into the 40-minute mark. Don't worry, Brent. You'll go east again. I'm sure you will walk amongst the dildos again one day. You know what, Norm? Thank you. Because that is one of the negative things that I've noticed that I've popped into my brain once in a while. It's like, I don't think I'll ever be back there. No, don't say that, Brent, because you don't know. So that's how quickly you have to change that, right? Like, I'd love to, I want to go back to Newfoundland. It's so beautiful. I have this guy that phones me up from Newfoundland, from Brent's Cove, when I hang out there for 4 days eating shrimp and lobster and crab. And yeah, hi. He's out fishing and stuff. So when he comes in from fishing, he sends me a message on my Facebook. Any improvements on the bus? Well, I'm definitely putting a diesel heater in when I get back, and I'd like to redo my couch area. Those are two things I'm looking at. It's comfortable, but I'd like to make it a little bit more comfortable because after this road trip, I'm in love. The bus is freaking amazing, you guys. The engine's running tip top shape, brand new transmission, brand new tires. It's actually starting properly again. I got something in the front end that needs to be fixed. There's something loose in the front end, but I'm pretty sure it's just a tie rod end. Whip that out, put a new one in. Have to rotate my tires. We're ready for living, and I'm telling you, I'm just happier than a pig in poop, pig in mud. Okay, sweetheart. We'll see you later. Teresa, you be good and keep throwing those videos out for us. There you go, Camellia. You have to celebrate the little things. Celebrate was right. I know. Even like the last couple of days, I'm getting up and it's been a pain trying to get up and get down. Just whatever, right? Pauline, bonjour, Pauline. Oh, that was my little French one, right? I was trying to get somebody. You can tell us your journey to living into your school van. Huh? Me? Seaside? What happened? Why did I do it? Well, very simple. I have owned Volkswagen vans, hippie vans, Westphalia vans for 23 years. And every year I would take a month or two off and I'd travel all through BC, going to jamborees, Volkswagen festivals, blah, blah, blah. When I retired at 55 because of my health, I was like, okay, now what? Well, I basically retired because my health was deteriorating quicker because I was taking care of my mother who was dying of dementia and I wasn't getting any exercise because I was a driving instructor. So I was still trying to work. I was stupid. Put it that way. I've been disabled since I was 30 years old, but choose not to put the label on my forehead and continue to work, which just deteriorated my body and stuff a lot quicker than it's supposed to be. So at 55, I retired and I started watching YouTube videos and watching people live van life. And I ended up, my kid wanted me to move out to Alberta, to be closer to her kids, my grandkids. And I thought it was a good idea at the time. It was a year after my mother's death, and I put my house up for sale and I went and bought myself a Sprinter van, an empty one off a buddy of mine. He used it for his job. And I loaded up all my stuff into it. And I thought, if I buy the Sprinter, maybe I can renovate it into a Sprinter van. And I'm going to go try out the van life. So I was going to go buy property, build a van out, and then travel a little bit and just see if I liked it. Well, I sold my house. Remember this. You guys don't judge me, okay? I was sitting on my back patio and I just had a couple puffs. And just shook my head going like, what the heck am I doing? Like, you've been living in this house for 15 or 16 or 17 years or whatever it was. And you sold up and sold your crap and gave away all your crap. I had 2 sheds, 3 sheds full of crap. Plus your house. It's amazing the amount of crap we collect when we have a sticks and bricks. So I got rid of it all and saved what I needed for like a 1 bedroom apartment type of thing and threw it onto the Sprinter and drove out to Alberta. And it was during COVID. So it was really hard for me to transfer my medical and driver's licenses and stuff like this because they had their mask on. You have to bring this and this and this in, and I'd like this and this, and they're like, yeah, this and this, and then I show up and then they said, no, that's this and that, and it just became a cluster, you know what? And I was like, not happy. And 3 months later, I'm like, okay, this is not working. I'm running into roadblocks left and right. The whole time I was helping my ex-wife out by cleaning out her place because she was a hoarder and getting a bunch of stuff done. And anyways, I said, screw it. And I built out my van and I went back to BC. And next thing I know, I was in Montreal. And next thing I do, I rode back across Canada. And the next thing I knew, I was like, I love this jet life, right? Because I just spent the last 9 months in my van. And then I found this. And I got this, and like this was a Christmas present after living on the road for almost a year, right? So I bought this, and bigger space, more light, more everything. Everything was just working. Oh, everything's great. And yes, I struggled like hell last year. Motor prop, 2 motors. Like, come on. It was like, it's damn near broke me, this van. But this year has put such a big smile on my face. I'm happy with what life's giving me, and we're going to go forward with this. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing until I can't. So we're going to have to figure out what's going on. So yeah, I kind of fell into it, and yeah, you watch it, you follow it, and you're like, I'm in full bore. Like, so, been having a lot of fun. Hello, Miss Darlene Miller. How are you? So I hope that kind of explains. There's no AC here. I have a window and I have a butterfly window. Brent, are you heading over this way at all? I don't know where this way is. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't give up on the bus too. I kind of missed taking the Volkswagen out and bringing it on this tour, but I'm really grateful that I am in this because this is so much more comfortable than the Volkswagen. It would have been a little bit more work. So if I took the Volkswagen, so the Volkswagen will be a project that I need to go and play with when I get back on the island and get it ready and try to sell it with that. I hated those masks. I kind of like them. Where's my other one? Oh, it's in the Volkswagen. I have one. It's black and it's got the front end of a Volkswagen on it. Okay. I can send you some crap. Cod, of course. Where are you, Norm? You're not in Newfoundland, are you? You know what, Camilla? It is. Oh, that's right. You guys, Camilla, she's the queen. I really hope that you do get a chance. And even if you don't, take a chance and just go rent one and take off for a couple, 3 weeks and go live life, man. It's like live life before you start dying, right? I am happy. I always try to focus on that, Laura Leah. Your vlog fans forever fan. Laura Lee, you're sweet. Thank you. I have no idea how that stuff works. So did I shut one? I seen one pop up and I thought I shut it down. Did it shut down? Hey Kenny, how's it going, buddy? Um anyways, BU, where are you? I have no idea. You said, are you coming back this way or up this way or something like this? Oh, hang on. This part of this program is brought to you by Social. Remember, if you're not social, you won't have friends. We're having the strawberry daiquiri, or en français, daiquiri aux fraises. Oh, sorry, Kay. I'm old and new. This is technology. Holy crap! It sounds like you're on the West Coast, Norm. Oh, North Kamloops. No, I'm not going to go back that way. I'm heading down to Penticton. If you want to meet me down at Penticton, I'd love to see you. Yeah, I'll be here. The son is taking off to work on Monday. It won't be a full day for him. He has another week off after this. So I just want to be here to make sure that she's not going to be left alone. And then I'll probably be heading on Tuesday or some Tuesday or Wednesday and heading south. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any filming in Kelowna. I've done a lot of filming in my past in Kelowna. So I might just go down to Penticton. I have friends down at Penticton and I haven't been down there. And they really, I can't film this, but we'll go down to the river ride down there. That's pretty cool. Regarde toujours les bons côtés de la vie. Yeah. Sorry. No, I can't. Oh. Norm, how do you get cod in Manitoba? Or is that what you call your like whitefish out there? You think you're gonna con a West Coast cod guy? He's probably from Newfoundland and gets it shipped to him. Oh, are you stationed out of Kamloops, Renee? Which reminds me, I sent an email off to a fellow rocker, and he hasn't got back to me. One of our watchers here. Are you in here? Oh, I didn't know you're stationed out there. No, I came. So, oh, thank you, sweetheart. Excuse me. I went down to the south, right down to the border of to Highway 3 after I left you guys in Calgary. Oh, sorry. That's what's happening with my breath. I cough and all of a sudden it feels like I lost my breath. This morning has been the best morning I've gotten up with breathing. I'll tell you that, man. Yes, that usually means when they're throwing ads in there, it means I'm finally getting popular. Sorry. I'm just hoping you can skip them. So they don't. Do they take over the whole screen? Are they those kind? Because it came down here. It says skip ad, so it didn't come up for me. So I'm wondering if I hit the skip ad, if it disappears for you. I'll try to be on it for you guys. Okay. So really. Well, I guess that could mean a good thing, Kay. Let's look at it as a good thing. Because if an ad shows up on my live, that means I'm getting paid. Right? So if there's no ads, then I don't make any money. And by the way, I don't make any money anyways. I think I'm lucky if I made $400 last month. Just to let you guys know that I'm not one of those guys that makes a lot of money and does things for the money. I do this because I love it. I love entertaining. I've been a class clown my whole life. I've been a bartender. I've always been that salesman guy. So I've always been like in people's faces and love talking to people. And if you ever meet me, you'll realize that I am kind of that kind of weirdo that you're just like, oh, yeah, that's. Was it OnlyFans ads? No, that's okay. I think it's okay if we actually skip them. I have no idea how they work, but yeah. Yes, you can do that too, Valerie. I have PayPal. Spooky. Hey, Brent, how are you? Jeffy Bear. I haven't talked to Jeff. Jeff kind of knows what I've been going through, so he's kind of just give me some space a bit. We usually talk every couple days. He is so happy, right, that he's got his driver's license, that he's now, looking for that next hurdle, and he's trying to make sure that he has something so he can actually get his van. He's trying to look for a new van and trying to figure out what he wants. Bruce was amazing. I just left him a couple weeks ago. I love that kid. He's amazing. He's so kind, and he's a loving guy, man. He is a true noof, right? Uh, Bruce Lee. Emmy and Chrome, I don't really talk with them. I've crossed paths with them a couple of times. Mark the paint guy was there. I talked to him probably a couple, 3 times a month. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, Spooky. We have a lot of I love it when we have friends that do the same things, especially when you're also like when I'm stuck with YouTube stuff. It's like, hey, Mark, or hey, Bruce, can we chit chat about something? And but a lot of time it's just friendship stuff. You're like, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. What's going on? It'll always be there, okay? My smiling face will always be there, even after the ad. Okay. The dude's having a good time outside. Yes, he's still playing with the older, I think she's an 8-year-old golden lab female. Oh, is that how it works, Sue? Okay. I don't know. In Camilla, yes, Bruce is an amazing guy. I love his I love their newfie ways, is all I can say. They're not scared of nothing as long as they got themselves like you know, a, a saw and some duct tape. They'll do anything. Give a knife and some duct tape. Yeah. Super Bruce. That's a good way to put it, eh? He was fun though, wasn't he, Renee? Hey? He was quite the character, and he was just a beautiful human being to be around. What's a BR break? Bathroom break. I love it. How you doing, Wanda? Wanda Henry. It basically Seaside. It basically all is. The only thing I have left is I need to get my front end looked at. My front tires are starting to cup, and there is a bit of a shake in the front end. When I get back home, we're gonna have it looked at. We're gonna have it fixed. And then I'll get my tires rotated and everything will just be fine again. I do want some extra heat in here, so I have a diesel heater, and it's going down underneath the cabinet because in the winter times, as cold as it doesn't get on the West Coast, I still want some warm air being blown on my floor. So we have to pull out what's underneath the bed all apart. I'm getting rid of my AGM batteries. They're probably over 300 pounds back there. I'm replacing them with a couple of Life Pro, what do they call lithium batteries? I have one already. We'll be getting another one when I get back. So we'll replace them then. We'll go from 300 down to like 50 pounds, which will be much nicer. Plus, they'll give me lots of extra room back there. Yeah, I want to organize this so the fridge works properly with the fittings. And my good buddy at what's his name there, Outlander Harry. And I'm going to talk with him. He's a welder, so we're going to see if we can hook up something where I can get a slide built for my fridge and stuff like this. So, yeah, everything's going to be just right. Okay, now it says skip ads, right? Ad is up there for a minute. I'm going to skip it. Did it go away? Did I help you guys? You owe me. Wanda Harriet. Oh, you're on PEI. Oh, Wanda, I really want to come and visit you. Oh, good. See, Kay? Your wish is my command. I loved PEI. I've been there twice, and I fall in love each time I get there. It is an amazing place. If you guys are ever in Canada traveling, you need to go to Prince Edward Island. It is freaking Amazing. Don't wear white. Don't wear white socks, white shirts. But I'm telling you, the best lobster I ever had was on Prince Edward Island. It was amazing. Coming up for your van. What? Be you. Be you. Be you. I don't get that. So coming up for your van. Okay. I got it. There you go, Sue. Yeah, if you watch the rerun, this is all you have to do. Put your YouTube on, click it on, go do your housework. And then you got Brent's voice in the background, keeping you company. That's what I used to do all the time. When I was at home, I got rid of my telephone. I got rid of my TV. All I had was the internet and a cell phone. Bingo. I'd be watching. I used to watch Chrome years ago when he was first driving across Canada. And it was background stuff, right? All I'd listen is I'd have it running in the background. And then what are they talking about? And you'd run over and see what they're doing. You can rewind it if you wanted to. But yeah, it was just doing that. And I guess that's what helps people do. We're drinking socials. If you want to be social, buy Social Light. You want to have friends? Be social. Am I a messy eater? I can be, yes. Not usually, but it depends what I'm eating. If it's finger food, I don't really care. But I can fine dine quite easily. Oh, is that what that French thing said? Oh, Wanda. Lobster rolls. Oh, my God. Oh, that's right. I made one for you guys, didn't I, eh? That's right. Charcuterie. Yes. I love it because like I made like 4 times more, 5 times more than I ever usually build when I fed you guys, right? And it was just like because I mean, when you're feeding yourself, a couple slices of blue, couple slices of smoke, couple slices of Gouda, right? Have it as a crackers, all those. Oh yeah, I love that crap. More olives. I know. I just had them all. We can buy them now in these containers, and you get those containers from your grocery store with the snap lids on them. Well, these ones here come with they put a little bit of every kind in there. So stuffed ones and pitted ones and black ones and white ones and green ones and white ones. If you're thirsty, drink socially. There you go. Anyways, we have some folks that showed up over here. They're over to visiting because of the death in the household here. So I'm going to go back outside and say thank you all for joining in. Thank you so much, Camellia, for your little boost of love that I truly, truly loved, needed, and I love your support. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for listening, for me babbling on about, crap like what's going on. And I'm trying. You guys know I try to be here every Saturday at 1:00. So mark that down. Don't rely on the old notification button because it doesn't work for unsuperstars like me. But we'll be there one day. We're gonna get up here, smash that like button. Oh, look at that, you guys! Look at the likes. Oh, I don't know, they might be down there. But there's 48 of you in here. We have 46 likes. That is awesome. Thank you very much. I will be seeing you guys next week. There will be a video tomorrow and then 2 days after that. And yeah, follow along my adventures. You guys are going to enjoy what is coming up on the next videos. Okay. So until then, peace, love, and drink Social Light. Don't worry. I'm not getting paid by Social Light. Okay, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.